Okay, so I wanted to show you how to do just a traditional granny square. You can use these for just about anything, bags and cardigans and all kinds of stuff. So it's really super easy and actually easy for beginners as well. So I start with a slip knot and chain 4, and then slip stitch into that first chain. And then that creates a little circle. So then you'll chain 3, and then you're going to do 2 double crochets into the middle of that circle that you just created. And chain 2, and then 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and chain 2. So where you started here with that chain 3, that acts as your first double crochet, and this is a cluster, so you should have 4. And then your last chain 2 will connect at the 3rd chain of that chain 3. So what I like to do, and this is just the way I do it, but I slip stitch over to the next corner, chain 3, then do 2 double crochets, chain 2, then 3 double crochets, so your next stitches are going to be the next corner. This round is going to be nothing but corners. So you can choose not to chain 1 or chain 1 in between, but I usually chain 1 just in this round. And your next corner is going to be 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1. So you have another corner, so 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1. One more corner, so 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1. So we're going to connect on that 3rd chain, and that's what you should have so far, something similar anyway. And you can change it up however you like. If you look at it and you're like, I don't really want the chain 1 in between or whatever, that's totally fine. You can do whatever you want to. And by the way, I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook just to make the stitches a bit bigger because this yarn's kind of fuzzy and bulky. So you can use whatever yarn and whatever hook you want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch back on over to that next corner, and then chain 3, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, in that same space. And then you're going to have a midsection here before you get over to the next corner. So we'll just, oh, actually I was going to say, you can chain one here and then do your cluster here and then chain one, but I don't on this round. I just go in and do 3 double crochet. Whoops, I got a tangle here. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then I just go to the next space. So 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And like I said, you can chain one in between each one of these sections, but you don't have to. I certainly don't. So in this section we'll do 3 double crochet, and then the next section is a corner, so 3 double crochet, chain 2, three double crochet, and then your next space is another cluster of 3 double crochet. Oh my god, the tangles are real. Jeez. And then you'll have another corner. So 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then your last cluster here. Cluster, shell, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever makes you happy. One more double crochet here, and then again you will slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 there. So you can keep going. So every time you get to a corner, you'll have a chain, oops, you'll have a 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and then with each round you go, you'll have more of these sections here. So the next round you'll have 2 mid sections and then a corner, 2 sections and then a corner. So you can keep going as big as you want to get, and you can make cardigans, you can make bags, you can make bum bags, tote bags, pretty much anything you want to make. You can make a blanket. You could just keep going and going and going until you get it to be as big as you want it to be, and then you would just fasten off and cut your tails, and you're pretty much done. It's super simple, and it's really good for beginners to get used to double crochet, chains, slip stitching, things like that, and just practice and keep going until you feel really comfortable with the stitches. But this is kind of what a traditional granny square looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tutorial, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description box below and I'll try to get back to you. But hopefully you like this. Thanks so much.